Installation movie for Alukit Mercedes Sprinters or Volkswagen 43S Crafters. First, check the contents of the pack, listing each piece one by one. In the Sprinter Crafter Alukit, there are two separate packs. One large box containing the polyester frame, one smaller pack containing the roller support flanges, an accessory pack for the shutter and polyester frame, two rear light clamps, a mounted shutter. Installation. First, remove the various items to be replaced from the van. Disconnect the wiring harness lodged in the rabbet of the opening. Once the electrical harness of the doors has been disconnected, they are removed by unscrewing their fastenings. Remove the van's original sill by dislodging the black fins that keep it in place and pull on the assembly. Unscrew the upper and lower locking strikes. Remove the peripheral waterproof seal of the original doors. Now, unscrew the clamping bolts of the rear lights and connect the ISO harness. Adjust the lights assembly using 5x16 countersink screws and the attachment bracket in the shutter pack. Reconnect the wiring harness to the lights and fix them into their original positions. They are fastened by drilling 2 extra holes in the bodywork and by using the bolts and wink nuts provided in the accessory pack. The addition of this piece will enable bulbs to be replaced without dismantling the kit. Position and adjust the waterproof seal as displayed on the screen. The polyester frame can now be installed in the opening. To do this, insert the upper part of the frame, taking care to return the upper and lower threaded rod insert to its original place on the door bolts. To insert the kit snugly into the opening, press the frame against the van. Use the bolts delivered with the assembly to fasten the inserts from the kit to the van. Now that the polyester frame is attached to the van, the interior fastening and installation of the shutter can be dealt with. Remove the wiring harness cover plate and insert into the cradle the square nuts used for fixing the shutter flanges, then clip the cover plates back. Install the flanges in the upper part of the kit Then use a C-clamp for maximum compression of the Alukit against the bodywork. Depending on the van, there are 3 fastening holes, enabling selection of the best position for optimum compression of the kit against the bodywork. Fasten the assembly, then remove the C-clamps. Take the shutter roll, then insert it in the square supports of the flanges installed earlier. The roller should always be placed with the label on the right as viewed from inside and the shutter's locking hooks facing the front of the van. Lock the supports with the screws provided in the accessory pack. Prepare the shutter inside the van and insert it in its tracks as displayed on the screen, taking care not to damage the shutter during the process. Stand inside the van, then adjust and attach the shutter fasteners to the roller. These should be in contact with the progressive winding clips. Prepare the wheel by threading the different elements onto the bolt in the following order: bolt, washer, steel spacer, wheel, washer and nylon spacer, and fix the assembly into the drill hole on the flange designed for this purpose. Once the shutter fasteners have been firmly attached, the locking fork of the roller can be removed to tense the shutter. Put the handle in position, taking care to place the logo facing the right way. Take the remaining fastenings out of the accessory pack and fasten on the inside handle. An MCD metal plate is visible, bearing the shutter's serial number, thus enabling the product to be traced in the event of trouble. Now close the shutter, taking care to compress the lower waterproof seal by about 1/3 and adjust the lock strikes to the position of the stainless steel rod. Do not forget to fasten the upper carriage stop so that users do not trap their fingers in the opening. Place the coupling guard against the flanges and rivet it down. Installation of the shutter is now complete. All that remains is to connect the original wiring harness of the van to the kit harness to light the number plate. The van's ISO connector must be cut and the cables rewired to the connector in the kit using lugs. A little powdered silicone can be sprinkled onto the tracks if need be. The Alukit is now properly installed and ready to use. End of installation of Alukit for sprinters, crafters.